giving a what?
All right, oh, a little bit loud. All right, I think everybody can hear me. Okay. So, what is my talk about? Let me click that one. So, 20 years ago, thereabouts, used to live in sunny Florida, not a care in the world, used to think I was a bit of a rock star back then. Living one day to the next, sort of on the road to nowhere, you might say. And then I discovered scuba diving. I sort of went on a different trajectory than probably the one I was currently on. Had that connection with the ocean like we all do for the first time, and you just can't explain that to anybody else. No words can quite explain it. Let me point out that way. There we go. I was going to read you this quote from the late great Jane Goodall. You cannot get through a single day without having an impact on the world around you. What you do makes a difference, and you have to decide what kind of difference you want to make. Now, less than 3% of scuba divers contribute to ocean conservation or citizen science. But why such a small percentage? I've got a few ideas. I think awareness is one of the issues. We really don't know. Well, we know about a lot of the problems, not all the problems, but how do we get involved in solving them? Ghost fishing nets, huge problem. How many divers really know about it? How do they know how to get involved? Things like ocean surveying, that kind of thing. There's so many things out there, but just divers aren't aware. It costs money, time. All things are quite precious to us all to give up our time to get involved in this kind of thing. And it also requires extra training. You can't just turn up and clear a ghost fishing net or replant some coral or that kind of thing. So lots of barriers to getting us involved. But what sort of things can we do? We've got to reduce our carbon footprint. That's a sort of a big one. So how are we going to do that? Become a vegan, vegetarian? No, not me. Probably none of you lot, or many of you either. Not an easy one. Maybe take a train or a plane. Again, not particularly convenient. But we can pick up bits of trash on a dive or on the beach. We can get involved in coral restoration and beach ocean surveying and that kind of thing. Or we can just simply share our dive logs, our experiences. As divers, we're collecting a wealth of information. Our dive computers, everyone's got a camera these days. Our brains, we're absorbing so much information, but what are we doing with that? We might be posting on TikTok or Instagram. How much good is that really doing? It's inspiring some people, but I think it can do so much more. And that's basically what we're doing at Scuba Network. We're sort of lowering the bar to essentially enable as many divers to contribute to citizen science, ocean conservation, by streamlining the whole process end to end, getting their data off their dive computers, from their photos, from their videos, and into the hands of those that can actually make a difference. The scientists, the conservationists, and policymakers, that kind of thing. I've gone way quicker than I had. I'm way ahead of schedule, actually. I could talk for hours, but I can smell food, and I'm sure you lot can. So, my name's Dan Voyce, founder of Scuba Network. I'd love to chat with you some more. We're working with NOC and eModNet, some science institutions, to ensure that our data actually can make a difference. Thank you.